Hi, folks, and welcome again to Power Professionals. This is our 2-minute primer on hardware as a service. We'll be focusing today on a redacted lighting retrofit for one of our customers, but this exact same principle of hardware as a service applies to all energy projects that your business needs, from power factor to power conditioning to lighting retrofits or demand response programs that either increase your profits or save in your costs. Let's take a look. Let's get started. Now, this is a fairly typical lighting retrofit project. You can see here that the estimated cost after the save on energy rebates is applied is about $165,000. Now, the ROI period on this project was 34 months before the entire investment was recovered. 5 years in, the business had recovered all costs and generated about $150,000 in improved profits after all costs. 10 years in, this business will save $500,000. So this is clearly a fantastic project, and our customer knew it, but there was a problem. The problem is this big red triangle. This is a cross-fiscal ROI project where the costs aren't recovered in the same 12-month fiscal period. So this causes headaches for finance teams related to taxation and reporting complications. And this can cause real headaches for senior leaders who are accountable for profits and who have to report liabilities against profits in the current reporting period that can draw attention and even criticism from owners and shareholders, even if it's clearly the right decision for the business in the long run. No one wants the extra work or the visibility or the headaches, so finance and leaders will often give a no to cross-fiscal projects, and they simply don't get done. And yet the project clearly is the right decision for the business long term and has fantastic ROI. So operations managers who want the project done will often decide to wait a year and to come back to the project in the next fiscal. Well, that decision doesn't really help either. Waiting 1 year increases the net project costs, including the lost energy savings, by $67,000 for this project, or about 1/3 of the entire project cost. Now, that's clearly not a good decision, but if finance says no, operations managers don't have a choice. So they look for some other solution, maybe a compromise of some sort, and often they'll look at staging the project in pieces over a longer period of time so they can start the project right away. Well, this is what happens when you stage the project in pieces over a longer period of time. Um, Here, what you're looking at is increased cost of $98,700, about 2/3 of the cost of the entire project, by delaying the energy savings and completing the project in 12 small pieces over a total of 36 months, 3 months between pieces. So this compromise might get an internal yes, but it's still clearly not the best option. But what choice do you have? Well, this is your choice. This is known as hardware as a service. You can Google that term and you'll see that it's a credible and very popular method of executing infrastructure projects with tier one companies. MUSH accounts, municipalities, universities, schools, and hospitals very commonly use this, but private enterprise doesn't. Small to mid-sized companies might not even know the term, but you do the same thing when you lease your manufacturing space instead of buying it. You could call that footprint as a service. Or when you lease your transportation fleet instead of buying it, you could call that transportation as a service. In each case, finance approves the cost because it doesn't cause taxation or reporting complications, and the costs are fully tax deductible in the same year that you spend the money. Well, hardware as a service for lighting is exactly the same, or any other energy project. Instead of spending $165,000 on the project and driving the business into a cross-fiscal debt with all the tax and reporting problems, we bring the working capital with us from Power Professionals. We do the retrofit without any investment from your business, and we don't ask for anything from you, not one penny, until the project has paid for itself with monthly savings and you're clearly in the black. So we provide immediate positive cash flow. We improve your taxable deductions by converting the project from a Class 1 CCA declining balance deduction to a full cost deduction. And we improve your sustainability and reduce your carbon footprint, all while completing the entire project quickly instead of over 36 months or after a 1 year delay, and with exceptional transparency. So if you take a look mathematically at these options, which one would you say represents the best analytical, mathematical outcome for your business? Which of these options drives the highest profits or saves the most money? And we think that answer is very clear if you only look at the math. If you can't find the working capital to do the project today, immediately, then hardware as a service with Power Professionals is your best option. If you like what you've seen, if you'd like more information, if you would like a hardware as a service quote for any energy project for your business, you can reach out to us online at www.powerprofessionals.ca. Send a quick note to info@powerprofessionals.ca, or you can reach out to us province-wide in Ontario to our main office at area code 905-503-3319. We'll get back to you right away. We look forward to hearing from you.